unfortunately, most Jews in America think of anti-Semitism, they think about it coming from the right. And of course, we saw tragically that happen in October of 2018, or was it 19? I should know, in Pittsburgh, since COVID, all my years are mixed up. Where an alt-right, legit alt-right, murdered 11 people at the synagogue there. But most in America, certainly in what we call the blue states here, the more liberal states, much of the anti-Semitism is coming from the left, but you have to whisper it. And you're not allowed to really say it. And it was, well, it's, it's all that when anti-Semitism really started to perk up in New York City in 2018 and 19, people said, yeah, and it's all the Republicans and the far right, et cetera. And I'm like, do you see men walking around in white sheets in Manhattan? It's not coming from the right. We don't have anti-Semitism. I'm sure it's there, it's everywhere. But it's really coming from the left. And it's really only recently, frankly, to your point, your question about, what made them come back and apologize, is that, because of cell phones and videos that people share, that people are able to see that it's coming from the left. And while Kanye says he's of the right, a lot of his learnings, the Black Hebrew stuff, the Farrakhan miseducation is something I would say is from the left.
We all consider ourselves kind of progressive thinkers involved. We want good for everyone. We want everyone to be fed and everyone to be healthy and everyone to have rights. And it doesn't really fit with all that to also say that there's this anti-Semitism coming from that side. So I'm actually surprised to hear that because most of the people that I know didn't come to that realization yet, that it's also coming from the left. So I'm curious, is it like a small piece of the population or of your friends that had this realization? Is it, and how did it, they just saw an article and realized it? Because it's not just an article, because we all know you can have not just an article, you can have an entire news channel dedicated to something. It's not going to make someone, you're the person you mentioned wouldn't even turn on another news channel with an opposing view. So something has to change inside to make somebody look at that.
I think Jews in America are having trouble finding a home, and the traditionalist home for many who were secular Jews has been on the left. And so they're speaking the language of the tribe, trying not to upset, trying to do, what they believe is best.